That's a kook as a duke.
That's
That's a kook drop in the duke bucket.
Yo, I'll eat that cookie face. Yo, I'll eat that cookie face.
This world does not need a sober big room.
No.
No, nobody needs that.
No, way too many of those in the
That?
world.
Nobody wants that in the world.
There's lots of those in the world. You know what they're called? Orphanages.
Yo, I'll eat that cookie face.
That's a kook as a duke.
That's a kook
That's a
drop
kook,
right
that's a
in the
kook
duke.
drop in the duke bucket.
Face. Face.
This world does not need a sober big room.
No.
No, nobody needs that.
No, way too many of those in the
That?
world.
Nobody wants that in the world.
Nobody wants that.
There's lots of those in the world. You know what they're called? Orphanages.
Yo, I'll eat that cookie face. Yo, I'll eat that cookie face. Yo, I'll eat that cookie face.
I'm scarred for life, but I'm set for life, and I'm set for life, but I'm scarred for life. And I'm coming at you. I'm fucking crazy. I'm fucking psycho, fucking insane. That's the fucking chorus right there.
You nailed it,
That is
dude. You
good.
nailed it.
Yeah.
You nailed it, and you visually transformed into fucking Joe Rogan there,
You
dude.
did.
You fucking,
Oh, Joe Rogan. Yeah. Okay.
yeah, you did. You visually transformed
That's
yourself into Joe Rogan. It was amazing.
You're watching the big room live on Twitch. You're the big room.
And I'm like, oh my God, you're so crazy. And like literally, my God's a little bit crazy because I worship Loki. You know, people ask me, like, why do you worship Loki? And I'm just like, I don't know. I could just relate to him. He's relatable, you know what I mean? Because he's crazy sometimes, and sometimes I'm crazy, you know? So I'm like, he's my dude, you know? And it's cool, you know? I'm like, and sometimes I joke with him. I'm like, Loki, come on, you just did that. And then, you know, because I'm like, you're so crazy. I was like, Loki. I said, how did I say? I said, you're loco. Loki, you're loco in the cabeza. That's what I'm like. And then he just, you know, he does whatever he does because he's Loki, you know, so I don't know what he does. I don't know what he says. I don't know what he thinks, but, you know, anytime there's mischief going on, I'm just like, pretty much, I'm like, you're loco, Loki. What are you doing? Come on. Oh, my gosh. That's exactly what I think. That's what you know, he's relatable, and that's it, you know. We're all a little crazy.
Fantastic. Where are we? How come I can't see us?
I don't know. I'll roll it again though for T.
And I'm like, oh my God, you're so crazy. And like literally, my God's a little bit crazy because I worship Loki. You know, people ask me, like, why do you worship Loki? And I'm just like, I don't know. I could just relate to him. He's relatable, you know what I mean? Because he's crazy sometimes, and sometimes I'm crazy, you know? So I'm like, he's my dude, you know? And it's cool, you know? I'm like, and sometimes I joke with him. I'm like, Loki, come on, you just did that. And then, you know, because I'm like, you're so crazy. I was like, Loki. I said, how did I say? I said, you're loco. Loki, you're loco in the cabeza. That's what I'm like. And then he just, you know, he does whatever he does because he's Loki, you know, so I don't know what he does. I don't know what he says. I don't know what he thinks, but, you know, anytime there's mischief going on, I'm just like, pretty much, I'm like, you're loco, Loki. What are you doing? Come on. Oh, my gosh. That's exactly what I think. That's what, you know, he's relatable, and that's it, you know? We're all a little crazy.
All right.
That is hilarious.
What did I just walk in on? That was the best.
I tried.
Oh,
I
where's my
hijacked
audio?
the-
Son of a
I
gun.
hijacked
We
the
hear
AI
you.
will even come back.
We hear you. Okay, well, he's gone.
He's gone. He couldn't hear us, but it's all right.
Is there a question? Is something going on? Karen? Something going on, or? Okay.
I don't know.
Hold on one second. Hold on a second.
Okay. Holding. We're holding. The holding has begun. Yes, the holding has begun. We are on hold, people. That's what we're doing. That's what we be doing. We be holding. We be holding. Hi, Tiki Monkey. Can you hear us?
You know, I think my earbuds are awesome.
Your earbuds
I know that
are
this one hasn't
shot.
been working very well. Seems like this one's going too. So I'm going to
Okay.
Shut these off. Maybe I can. Hilarious, by the way. You guys can hear me, obviously.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay, there.
Yes, we can.
Volume super low.
I'm back.
Hello there.
Lauren wants to say hi to everybody. Laura.
Wow. Are you gonna bring her on with video?
No, she's not here right now. She had just called at the same time your Loki video stopped. And
She doesn't need to be here. She can bring her on with some video.
yeah, but this is her bedtime, man.
Ah. Hi, Laura.
She's off the phone now. There's K Rock.
Oh,
And the K Rock, everybody. Hi.
So
Yeah, again,
hello there.
while she's
I
here,
can barely hear you guys. This is not going to be fun.
we hear you fine.
That's
if
true.
I talk louder, do you hear me?
Yeah. It's better for people to hear me than me have to hear them.
Hello?
Hello.
I hear you.
I hear you.
Coming through
So,
loud and clear, yeah.
It's been a few weeks.
Yeah, it has. I missed you, fellas, girls, and guys.
What?
Hey, I'm going to sign off and come back with another device. This ain't working.
Okay, hurry up.
Okay.
I can't enjoy your witty banter if I can't hear the wit or the banter. Or
I'm
the
just glad that it's
banter.
not me having the technical difficulties. That's
Yeah,
all.
how about that?
That's
It's a
rarity.
new time. It's a new year. And I can't get out of here. I can't get out of here.
Oh, that banter's the question. Can I use banter as a verb to ask a great question?
Yeah.
What's the question? What's the question you might ask? It's what? What? Or what? Or oh God. Help. You drinking?
Are you drinking?
What are you drinking?
Yeah. I will share. This is a new drink that I just got. This is the Heather Smoked Single Malt Scotch.
Wow. Is that looks like Gorillas, the band Gorillas logo, but it's not. Yeah, the artwork is very similar. Heather smoked, huh?
Yeah,
okay.
Heather Smoked Single Malt Scotch.
Yeah, cool bottle.
Yeah, it is delicious.
How's my voice coming through, by the way? Pretty good?
Yeah, there's some static on you when you're talking.
Really?
Yeah, it's like only when you're talking.
Oh boy. Okay. I'm gonna switch my input then, because that's lame. I don't like it. I don't like that I have weird audio. Going to try to change it if I can. Is it any better now? Or is it the same?
It's the same.
And how about,
Say again.
is it better now?
Yes, it is.
Son of a bitch. Fuck. Always.
But now you've got a little bit of a. Now you have now it sounds like you're not really echoey, but you're more cavernous.
Yeah, because it's going all the way to my laptop microphone.
No static though. No static.
Yeah, that sucks that there's static going in there. I don't know what the problem that shouldn't be, but sometimes softwares and hardwares don't cooperate. It's like when you have two friends and you're friends with both of them, and then you introduce them to each other and they don't get along, and you're like, I'm great friends with you and I'm great friends with you. Why don't you guys why is there static between you guys?
Yeah.
Exactly like that. Static. See how I use that word static multidimensionally? Because I'm a wordsmith. I'm a wordsmith.
Yeah.
Huh? Yeah.
Multilinguistically.
Multilinguistically. Yeah, something like that. Something like that, dear. So
Boop, boop.
how'd you like the logos? Did you catch the logo I hit at the end? I created your book logo.
Is that what that
Remember-
was?
Yes, it's the book logo I've been describing to you since we were children, and I had the idea. Where there's a
Oh,
pile
yeah,
of,
yeah. Of course I saw that. Yeah,
there's
yeah.
a pile of burning books, and
And the flaming
yeah,
and overhead
Andrea's
wheelchair drive.
standing in the background, mad because you're jumping over her burning books.
Yeah.
Like that.
Nice. I think I missed Andrea.
Well, I mean, I didn't finish. This is just like the rough draft. I didn't get a chance to like fully work on it, but with the help of AI, I did
Right.
get the vision. The vision is there. I'm like stoked.
It
Like,
was perfect. Yeah.
and I couldn't get the electric wheelchair. It's just
No,
a
that's
regular
fine, yeah.
wheelchair,
Yeah.
but
yeah,
it's
yeah,
still. And I got to work on getting your face in there. So there's going to be some Photoshop work to make it your face. The hair's flowing behind you, and it's gonna be
It's gonna be good. Yeah, I like it. It's good. It's good.
Yes,
is
sir.
good.
So what you been doing? Working all the time?
Been working, and Karen's brother was in for a couple of weeks, so hung out with him and her.
Oh, okay, all right.
Yeah, hung out with the
Nice.
two of them for a good bit. Did some talking, and her and him went to a Bruce Springsteen concert down to PPG. So that was
Oh,
a
cool.
good time for them. Took him out. Went to a place downtown, a diner downtown called Ritter's Diner. Don't know if you ever been there.
Downtown Ritters?
Yeah, on Baum Avenue, BAUM, like A-Bomb Avenue.
Oh, okay. Well, that's not downtown. That's actually in Bloomfield. It's up. It's
Yeah.
yeah. That's a famous diner. It's over by the hospital.
Yeah, it's close. Well, it's closer to the college, I think, where we were.
Yeah, it's right up. Yeah, it's right off. Right off of.
Center
You can get
Avenue.
there. Yeah, you can get there. Yeah, Center, Balm, run parallel, and then you can get there going up Penn Avenue or Liberty. Either one will get you there. But yeah, Liberty's closer. And yeah, so basically that's where it's at. Yep. That's
it's
that diner's been there a long time. It used to be open 24 hours before COVID, and then since then, I thought they closed, but they're still open, huh?
Yeah, they're still open. They're still open, run by a little Greek family.
Okay.
They have all your classic diner foods, but then they also have some Greek stuff like stuffed grape leaves and gyros and stuff like that. So it's a nice place. I enjoyed it.
Good, man. Yeah, it used to be a real late night diner. It used to be this area's answer to Coney Island, basically. Like the college kids would love to go there at 2:30, 3 o'clock in the morning. Even though it's not super close to the college, but
yeah,
it was the only, it was one of the good diners that was open and pretty good quality food from what people told me.
Yeah, definitely. It's definitely a good place. Good prices, good reasonable time. Good place. Good place. I recommend it. If you're in a dinery mood. I mean, if you're looking for a freaking, 4-course meal or a good steak, don't go there. But if you're looking for some diner type stuff, what did I get? I got liver and onions. I got some liver and onions.
Nice.
Liver
wow.
And
with bacon?
And pickled beets and onions on the side. Pickled beets and onions.
Did you tell them to make it rumaki style with some bacon?
No.
That's how my grandma up the hill would always cook it, in bacon grease. She's like,
bacon,
in the bacon grease. And then your grandma would actually take the bacon and wrap it around on a toothpick and called rumaki.
Yeah.
I don't know what that language I was, but I remember.
Well, probably Croatian with grandma.
Probably
was Croatian, so.
Yeah.
But yeah, definitely, decent liver and onions, good pickled beets, and onions. I like good pickled beet and onion. I like that. That's good. They have good gravy. Got mashed potatoes within gravy, so it was tasty times.
Tasty times.
Turd. Dropping.
So you guys did that recently?
Yeah, we did. Yeah, that was on. I don't know. Thursday, Friday. I don't remember. Thursday, maybe Friday. No, Thursday. I think it was
Wow.
Thursday. Yeah, like. Oh, Karen told me it was Saturday. Yeah, we had a big technical issue at Live World on Friday.
Oh, wow. Wowzers.
Yeah, Saturday. So it was Saturday.
Okay.
But yeah, did that. And then other than that, just been working, working, meeting with clients. Hey, here we go. Meeting with clients, doing some special projects with Peter. I'll try to add him in. He's not coming up with a picture right now.
The monk is malfunctioning.
There he is.
He's nice and digitally jumpy and glitchy.
Can you hear us now? We don't know because even though his wires moving freely,
There you got me. Yeah, I can hear you guys.
Okay. We can hear you too. What's the are you seeing me put up a 1 and then a 2 and a 3? And is my voice syncopated with my fingers?
You glitched and then it lined up. Let's do it again.
1, 2, 3.
Oh man, yeah, it's pretty bad.
You're good at mine. It's matching
It's
up
really
on mine,
bad.
Okay, so it's just malfunction T.
Yeah. It's
So
like
okay,
he's that famous Decepticon. Monk right now. Malfunctron.
Yes.
Malfuncatron.
Malfuncatron.
Yeah.
Okay, so
I can
T.
hear you guys, so that works.
Yeah. Glad you could hear us. Okay, so
that's the important part.
So so I just pulled this up.
I have a lag.
Yeah, you got lag. So I just pulled this up. This is famous.
I'm like 2 seconds behind.
That's the famous bride picture right there. All three of us, but that I cropped us out so that I could use it in the fire jump, because that was the image that I wanted it for Bryant's. So Bryant for BB Rumble, to all the fans here, but Bryant Brygarth and many other names he goes by with us. His compilation book, the short story compilation book. I'm working on a cover for it, and it harkens back all the way to when we were kids, which is the stack of books on fire. Andrea in the background, mad as Bryant jumps over it on a wheelchair, and it's this.
Oh, that's the best.
I designed it with AI.
Oh,
here's another version with some crowd folk in the background. But I'm gonna I gotta take Bryant's face off of this.
Yes.
Do some Photoshop. So this is all gonna get cropped out and then superimposed right over here. I like this one, but
that one's better because it looks like my head's on fire, Nova style.
Heads on fire.
And the arms are the arms are. But looking when it's like that, it's just gonna be hilarious, bro.
Look at that. Yeah, look at that.
That'll be awesome.
So good, because you're looking like what?
What?
I know.
It's hilarious.
I know.
I did not even know that photo existed when it was taken. Like I discovered it.
I think Andrea took it. Ironically, I think Andrea may have taken this.
I hope she
may have. Yeah.
So she stole our soul, is what you're saying.
I stole our souls with that photo.
I feel like there was a moment where when this was taken, she was like, I really do think it was either her or Diane, because I don't know how we got it in our possession. I have no idea. But I remember there. I feel like, you guys look. Can we take a picture of you? Yeah, we're like, yeah. And then I remember thinking,
we were like, yeah.
I don't know why you're taking a picture of us. Thought you hated us.
Thought you hated us.
Well,
everything we stand for, everything we listen to, everything we say.
We worship Loki. Low key.
on the DL.
We low key worship.
I like even if you're rewriting history, I like that one.
Yeah.
Sure, yeah.
I mean, do you guys have a different origin story for that picture?
I have no order story.
No,
All right,
it
that's
kind
how
of
we're
just
going.
appeared out of the darkness. That's what we're going with. That's what and once it's in print, just get a book to say it.
Fact.
Yeah, and you could burn a book, but it's already done. Information.
Yeah,
it's already 100%. Out there. Rewriting history.
That's what we do.
Right. Let me start again. I missed the beginning of the bit, the Loki bit. I caught like the last end of it. Yeah, let's play it again. I definitely would like to see it in its entirety. Okay.
Here it is.
And I'm like, oh my God, you're so crazy. And like literally, my God's a little bit crazy because I worship Loki. You know, people ask me like, why do you worship Loki? And I'm just like, I don't know. I could just relate to him. He's relatable, you know what I mean? Because he's crazy sometimes, and sometimes I'm crazy, you know. So I'm like, he's my dude, and it's cool, I'm like, and sometimes I joke with him. I'm like, Loki, come on, you just did that. And then, because I'm like, you're so crazy. I was like, Loki, I said, how did I say? I said, you're loco. Loki, you're loco in the cabeza. That's what I'm like. And then he just, he does whatever he does because he's Loki, so I don't know what he does. I don't know what he says. I don't know what he thinks, but, anytime there's mischief going on, I'm just like, pretty much, I'm like, you're loco, Loki. What are you doing? Come on. Oh, my gosh. That's exactly what I think. That's what he's relatable, and that's it, We're all a little crazy.
There you go.
That's so good. Oh, you felt it. You became it. I love it.
Oh yeah, you were living it.
Transformed. That's what happens here in the big room. You can get transformed.
Yeah, that's the truth.
I got a whole comedy. I got a comedy album coming out. It's good with an album. That's the whole plan.
That's the plan.
If I live long enough, it'll be released.
I love it.
Along with the World of Canberra rewrite at some point. Who knows?
The baby monks, the monk chillins, they would like to read the book. They would like access to the book.
Access to the book.
Access to the book. They want access to the book.
Cool.
Yeah, we have that. I can mail it or email it.
They would like to read. It'd be bedtime stories.
Should have.
Woo!
I might give it to Chat GPT and be like, rewrite this in
book.
Rewrite the whole thing and then I'll say like as if it was edited by
Loki.
No.
Somebody good.
Loki.
Somebody who's like a good editor.
Anyway.
Mel Gibson.
L. Ron Hubbard.
No, Neil Gaiman. No Gaiman.
Neil Gaiman. Yeah, okay.
Or any gay man for that matter.
It's weird you said, I just watched fucking Road Warrior like last night, dude.
Mel. Wow, nice.
Yeah, Mel Gibson's Road Warrior
That's crazy.
And Thunderdome.
Oh, Thunderdome! Bartertown!
Embargo.
Man, I need to see that. Remember this? No, I barely remember that movie. But I did watch Furiosa recently.
I haven't. That's up on my list. That's part of the reason why I was watching.
Fun. It's fun. You're doing the whole series?
Yeah, I started with the old Mad Max and the old original one. And then did Road Warrior and Thunderdome.
Thunderdome.
And then I'm going to do Fury Road. Which I remember as being a fun movie as well. I saw that.
Now that I see the world that they created, when I saw Fury Road, I was like, okay, that's interesting, but kind of corny. But then seeing this one, and
Furiosa.
just that real Furiosa, I want to see the other one. I think I'll appreciate it more now that I see the world that they've built. And I think I should watch the second one with Thunderdome and everything to remember. Just to remember that it wasn't that.
Thunderdome's
Couldn't have
the
been
third
that
one.
series. Thunderdome was the third one. Yes, it's Mad Max and then Road Warrior and then Thunderdome. Right.
Yeah.
Right.
I had not
But
seen Mad Max in years, man. But
I don't know if
I'll tell you, it does not fit in with the rest of the world.
No.
Like the Mad Max movie does not fit in with the rest of the Mad Max world.
I don't think it ever did, and that's why I always said, like, that it really the world started on Road Warrior.
Road Warrior. Yeah, they didn't have enough of a transition between Mad Max and Road Warrior. Like Mad Max was kind of society collapsing, but still hanging on. That's when he was still a cop. In Mad
Max. They do give a nod to him in Furiosa.
Mad Max?
Yep. Furiosa.
Cool.
He's furious. Oh, so furious. He's Furiosa. He's oh, so furious.
Nice.
Yeah, it's fun. I can tell you that, speaking of Loki, Thor, what's his name? Hemlock?
Yeah,
Helm's Deep? What's his name?
Yeah, Helm's Deep. Yeah.
Helm's Deep. He really he committed to the part almost as good as King Haddock did.
I heard I saw an interview with him. I don't remember who was interviewing him, but I saw an interview
with Mel Gibson.
With
Neil Gaiman
as Mel Gibson as Chris Helm's Deep.
Yes.
Wait, there's a new Thor movie?
No.
What are you guys talking about? Who committed to what part?
Chris Hemsworth is in the new Mad Max movie.
Oh, okay.
Furiosa.
Furiosa.
Did anybody ever say her name like that?
You just heard me. I did it a couple times.
I mean, in the movie, no.
No, I invented it that way. It's mine.
Yeah.
Oh,
Copyright that.
Furious. Oh, so furious. Furiosa. She's oh so furious.
Dude, you totally look like freaking
Loki.
No, like Wario. Your whole face just became Wario when you did it. Furious.
Wario.
Wario.
Yeah, you look like Wario.
Wario.
Yeah.
It's me, Mario Wario.
I think there's some alternate world where Wario dates Furiosa.
Oh, that's hot.
And
that's fan fiction.
It's a fan fiction porn.
Fan fiction porn.
One of those weird ones.
Nice.
Man. Oh yeah, a couple things. I want to show you. Check out this thing, this sweet thing I got right here.
Nipples. They're called nipples.
Look at that.
Star
Wow, Star Gel. Yeah, we used that in high school. My hair kind of looks like I'm using Star Gel right now, actually.
Yeah.
On my Willy.
Fucking Willy.
Willy Star Gel.
Poo-poo.
How are they just how does nobody put
Wario?
Wario.
Wario.
It's my Willy Star Gel all over you.
Willy Star Gel. That's good. That's good.
It took decades for people to figure that out. It takes a Wario.
I got this thing though. This is like, you guys can't see, but this is like real stitching and it's really good quality. It's just missing the Nike logo. And I got it off of I got it for like 12. I got it like $12.
Wow, get a
like
couple.
The whole thing stitched in the back. It's
right.
I don't know. It was less than $20. I got it from Tumo or whatever.
Oh yeah,
Temu.
I got it off of Temu.
Right.
Wow.
Temu. I couldn't believe
Guess how many children it took to make that? Go ahead, guess.
I know. I feel bad a little. I feel a little bit bad that I'm like, how did I get this for
Temu?
I think it was like 20. It was under $20.
Oh, Dorothy, thinking.
I think I thought I something like that.
Oh, Dorothy.
You know.
I got the hat for $1.50.
Yeah, it's nice. It looks nice. They did a good job.
Yeah, it looks like it's real.
Star gel. It's some real star gel up on this.
It's a good quality. Thank
Yeah,
you
good
for the
quality.
slave labor. Thanks for the slave labor, little kids.
Thank you, Chillin.
Big
I
bang.
believe you're the future
Little Asian
of
kids.
marketing, of
Some
capitalism.
it's amazing.
They're about to murder all the animals in Africa, I heard.
Really?
About time. There's too
Yeah,
many.
in the Sudan.
Why? What's going on? What are they doing? What's
bu-
America doing now?
It's
They need
not
to murder-
America. It's the Africans are going to kill a bunch of elephants and
Ah,
hippopotamus
Why?
because of the drought, and everybody in the Sudan is starving,
Wow.
and the endangered animals of the elephants and hippopotami are also dying from drought.
The
And
fuck?
so they've made the decision better to kill them and serve them up for food,
Oh.
than just let them die from drought. But yeah, there's apparently no sign of
Wow.
stopping for the drought.
Oh boy.
So there's a few hundred
Wow. I didn't.
elephants and hippopotami and something
That
else. I can't remember what else.
sucks. That sucks for the elephant. I hate when they kill elephants for the
So
tusk and then they
smart.
don't eat them. That's a
Yeah,
lot of
they're gonna
meat.
eat
Like,
these.
huh?
They're gonna eat these.
Well,
Get
at
some
least they're gonna eat
Omaha.
'em.
This is probably a good time for you to eat some elephant there, BB.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're gonna
Get
one
some prime, get some
chance to get some
prime.
elephant meat.
Omaha steaks.
Yeah,
Yeah.
last
Imported.
time contact Omaha. Somebody on Amazon somewhere,
Maybe,
right?
yeah, Amazon somewhere. Somebody's
Dude.
selling elephant
Yeah, dude.
steaks.
Somebody gotta be.
Elephant
Hippopotamus
leg.
jerky. Come on.
Yeah. Oh my God, dude, that's a great export. Well, don't give him that idea.
No, I'm sure someone's already on it.
Turn it into jerky. And
Yeah,
send
you
it
got
all
to
over
turn.
the
You got
world.
to turn
Star
at least
gel. Turn it
an
into
eighth.
some Willie Star gel.
You turn 1/8
Jerky.
of an elephant into jerky. You're rich.
You're rich, you say.
You're rich.
Fuck.
1/8.
Gosh.
I call it the 1/8. The 1/8 rule. That's what I call the 1/8 rule.
Okay, why 1/8? What's going on? What loophole you do?
I think that's acceptable. And if you're gonna kill endangered species
Yes.
to feed people, at least
Yes.
1/8 of it should go to jerky.
Right.
And be sold on Amazon around the world.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
sell it
raise
Amazon,
money.
yeah. Right.
Kill the animals, sell
Yeah.
the jerky, and then
Raise money, yeah.
do something with your water. Because whatever you're doing over there, it's just you guys have been. You're one of the oldest continents in the world. Get your shit together, basically.
I'm sure that the whole climate thing isn't helping, but to be honest, they had droughts way before that started.
I mean, the Romans created aqueducts.
They can
A
feel
long
Aqueducts.
time ago. These aqueducts exist. You know what I mean?
That's
there's
what I heard.
everything exists all around the world. It's not like they need to recreate any wheels at this point. There's really no excuses for drought, for anything that they're complaining about. It's like your leaders suck. Kill
Your
them,
leaders suck.
turn them into jerky, and then fix shit. Maybe you'll get shit fixed. Yeah, eat the rich. Eat the rich.
That's good.
Eat the rich.
Eat the rich.
Eat the rich.
Come on, Africans. You're focusing on the wrong. You're angry at the wrong things. Don't the elephants eat the rich.
Eat the rich. Eat the warlords.
Eat the warlords. Pizza
That's what I.
warlords.
That's what I remember.
Audio.
Build a freaking dam and an aqueduct already. Come on.
Damn an aqueduct.
A damn aqueduct. Ding dang do.
You got the internet. Look it up. Look how to do it on YouTube. You got the internet over there, but you don't have freaking showers yet in your house or flushing toilets. Like, come on.
Freaking water.
You go over there, they're still going down to dirty streams and filling up jugs and walking them on their heads.
Yeah.
I've witnessed
That's
it.
not taking care of your people.
I
That is
don't
not
know how
taking
it's
care of the
possible.
people.
I was like,
Man.
literally, I was like, bah, bah, I was like, sit. I was like, look. Oh, wait, this is normal. Oh, right. This is normal for you.
I'm
but
not
for
normal
me,
for you.
how do I feel like I'm in a freaking National Geographic right
Yeah.
now from 45 years ago? And why isn't this fixed 45 years later? It was surreal. Couldn't
No
believe
money
it.
in it.
Couldn't believe it.
There's no
There
money
ain't no
in
money
fixing
in fixing that
problems.
shit.
Just gonna have healthy people. And what do
What's
healthy
the
people
line?
do?
What's the
They
line?
uprise and they breed.
When the last drop of clean water is drunk, and when the last fish is eaten, that is when humankind will realize we cannot eat money.
Ah, yeah, it's a good one. That's
Right?
a
George
good
Orwell,
one.
1984.
That's the truth. No, I think that's Kurt Vonnegut, actually.
Kurt Vonnegut, 1996.
1996.
Fahrenheit 451.
Ford.
Speaking of which, 451.
Check out this
I'm
jersey.
Boom!
I'm drinking Everclear.
Woo.
What?
451 proof.
Jameson's bottle. Nice. What are you drinking, Jameson?
Yes.
Like,
Yep. I'm drinking Jameson and toasting my fallen uncle, Jim Jamerson.
what happened there? Was that expected? Was it a long fight or?
No, they were planning. They were inviting us to. They always go to their cottage on every ethnic festival, and
He
we
died
always
in the
turn
middle
him
of
down.
inviting you guys somewhere? That is rough. That would really suck, dude. How did you feel when he suddenly?
Bro, we got it.
invitation?
We got it, and then
It's-
2 weeks later,
Yeah.
he's done. Like literally days after sending the invitation, he was in the hospital because he was coughing up blood.
Well, that's a sign to go to the
And
hospital
then
immediately.
he went to the
yeah.
hospital.
Holiday after.
They were like panicked.
Dude, I
then They
Mm,
panicked.
I fucking just watched Wide Open the Cowboy War today.
What? it's like we're still roomies.
What the fuck?
Wait,
I
what
got the
did
bugs.
I just miss? Why?
He said like Wyatt Earp. Earlier he said about fucking Mad Max. Last night I watched Mad Max. Today I watched a documentary called Wyatt Earp and the Cowboy War with Doc Holliday in it.
Prove it. I don't even believe this anymore.
It's fucking nuts, dude.
You're just trying to make us seem like we're, awesomely mind melded.
I don't like
Love
that at all.
Dark
You
rock
guys
level.
are hitting a little bit too close to the the matrix glitching over there. Like
yeah.
the collective consciousness is a little bit too real between you two. It's
he's
the
coughing
collective
up blood.
consciousness is strong.
Actually,
Dude, that
guys,
is
I have a
amazing.
little confession.
Yeah.
He's
I'm planting
cribbing.
the bug.
He's the one. What the fuck?
I am Wario. I've gone through time. I've assumed the body of your
Good night, David.
brothers, and been
Good night, David.
planting the bugs and selling the information to Mojo for his show against.
All right, so
Rise
so he sends an invitation to you guys for something. He starts coughing up blood a couple days later. He goes to the hospital.
They put a breathing tube down him
I mean,
and put him on drugs. Nothing ever comes good with these breathing tubes. I was worried when you were on the breathing tube because I'm like, this is.
I was on a breathing tube. I never got on a breathing tube this time.
Thank
No, no
God,
way.
because you would have been done
Yeah.
for.
Yeah,
What's
no,
a breathing tube?
They did the old suck. They did the old suck thing. They put something up my nose that went down my throat, that sucked shit out of my chest. But it was only there for like 20 seconds or
It's
something.
fucking amazing that actually works and just doesn't suck your lungs inside out. But I'm glad. that
Right?
they do
That's
that
what I
either.
thought. That's what I thought. At one point, they put it down my nose, and
I just
and
got
it
this
came
thing
out my
inflated.
mouth.
What are you doing? Oh God!
They put it up my nose, came out my mouth, and I said with a fucking tube in my mouth, I said, "That's all right." That's what I said. It came out of my mouth. That's not right. And then I made the nurse laugh when I said that. And I was like, don't fucking laugh.
Did
at
she
that.
point and laugh?
You got a
Did she
fucking hose
point?
down my throat and you're making a laugh. That's a mistake. Tactical error on my part.
Oh yeah, you're not supposed to. Because she
Couldn't pass
laughs.
it up though. I couldn't pass it up though. How often is someone going to stick something up my nose that comes out my mouth when I'm conscious?
How often?
And and so I'm able to go. And I'm able to go. That's not right. I had to jump on it, man. I had to jump on it.
Oh, that's
So,
right.
do they know why he's coughing up blood when they put the tube down? Or, like, I mean, what the fuck? He just started out of nowhere. He started coughing up blood.
Yeah, like we
Smoking?
don't have any information as to the source of this.
Blood.
But
Was
yeah,
he a crazy
apparently
smoker?
there's lesions in the lungs, and I
Okay.
think this to me it sounds like some type of lung cancer. You know what I mean? Because that's usually I don't know. We don't know though. But
We don't
we
know.
haven't-
There weren't. There
we don't wanna
hasn't- there hasn't
speculate
been a
on
lot of communication.
Yeah.
From
As
their
to-
side.
Right.
No, we got that, and then
like,
we got he's on a breathing
well,
tube.
and he apparently he was sick a little bit before, like he wasn't feeling good for a while, and then that started happening, and then he went to the
Okay.
hospital. But nobody knew he wasn't feeling good.
No.
Right.
Apparently, our family doesn't talk to each other when they're sick, because then
Right.
like the siblings didn't know that he had his thing.
Right.
If you don't talk about it, it'll go away.
That's a good point, and that's what I've
Good
learned.
point. Yeah, that is good.
Which reminds me,
And then they got the tube and then it never came out, right?
Which reminds me, I got this thing in my ass.
I got this thing I can't talk about. Leave it
but
at
it
that.
involves my ass and blood. I'm just
and that's not right.
and a
That's
large
all I'm saying.
protruding
That's all I'm
growth
saying.
that looks like a baby fist. I don't know.
But that's not right.
It's not
No.
right.
Is that right? So then that was it. Then they put the tube down. And that was out. That was it.
It feels like I'm having a baby
Like a
out
week
of my
too.
ass.
And then 2 weeks later, he just died.
Yeah.
Yeah, so breathing tube for 2 days, off
2
of
days.
2 days. We celebrated, and it looked like things were moving in the right direction. Then back on it, and 2 days later,
Never more than 2.
he's gone.
Wow.
Two. Yeah, it was.
Was he a smoker? Was he a smoker?
No.
Yes and no. I mean,
Oh, no?
think
I don't.
I think he did cigars occasionally, and I think
Okay, still.
I think that no, but he wasn't a smoker. He wasn't cigarette smoker. It was just like
Right.
you know,
Occasion.
they would go to smoky bars because there's still
Oh, sure,
smoking
yeah.
bars in Johnstown.
Right.
But no, he didn't smoke cigarettes at all, as far as I know. Yeah.
Wow. And how old was he? Was he? I mean, he wasn't
Like 65.
65. He was in his 60s, right? Fucking 65. My mom died at 65. Gary died at 65.
Oh boy. Okay, well that's a good hurdle that we know we gotta.
Oh, I could do
Shoot
that.
for right there.
Yeah.
Hurdle.
Don't join the 65 club. Things
No.
happen at certain ages.
Yeah,
And it's-
27 to 65. And
27, 65. Those are the
once
clubs.
you get past 65, though, you're clear to 95, I think, right? 95 next
It's
on.
pretty much
Yeah, you're
95.
pretty much just smooth sailing after that.
It's probably not.
Yeah.
It's the 30s. It's kind
Your
of
wheels
that
fall
40
off.
year and the
You know,
30s.
Yeah.
a wheel might fall off, you know, or something or two. You might have to drag yourself, but you're gonna get there.
Crazy, man. Crazy.
It's crazy. I was pretty shocked. I honestly did not think that he'd be the first into this.
No,
stage
that's
of our
true.
lives, you know?
No, because
I-
he had a pretty good thing going. You know what I mean? Didn't seem
Yeah.
like. Yeah.
yeah.
So,
Amazing.
and my thing is like, what is the source of the freaking coughing up blood? Is there a virus? What's going on? What causes that? You know, but my mom thinks it's genetics because his dad passed away at an early.
I mean, it could
age.
still be some
But I don't
kind
know
of
if
cancer.
it's-
I mean, people get lung cancer that have never smoked a day in their life, you know?
Yeah.
Like, there are people that get lung cancer that still die, never smoked a day.
Mhm.
And then there's our dad, Carl, who smoked like a chimney and still going. It's
Keith
70.
Richards. Keith
Dude.
Richards. Keith Richards.
You got Keith Richards shit, just like you did
Right.
everything you're not supposed to do, and you're outliving everybody. It's amazing.
That is awesome. That is awesome.
I mean, his quality of life is not amazing, but
No,
Not
that
amazing, but
that there's very little effort to change that though in the last
yeah,
30 years.
It's
You know,
30 years. Yeah, he rocked
there's
the whole
like
30
I
years.
pretty much gave up on money 30 years ago. You know, just like
Right.
I'm just gonna.
I'm not that hungry when I drink beer.
But,
It's
right?
not cigarettes. You know,
Right? That's the truth.
so who needs the other stuff?
We don't know. But any hooch magooch.
Uh,
Yeah. So there's been
Yeah.
things happening. There's been some things.
Yeah,
happening.
but that's a yeah.
Ooh.
Brett, that's
And,
a big one.
Go
and
ahead.
I heard about who is it? Mike Karushka's brother there or something?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Yes.
I
Fucking
just
crazy.
learned about that last night. I'm glad.
Yeah. Yeah, I heard
Yeah.
about it Sunday like the day after it happened.
Bro.
Jafar told me last night.
Yeah.
I found out about it last night too because it came across my feed because Mike posted. But yeah, like I was selling security systems to people.
Should have been selling
these-
fire extinguishers.
Well, they are. They're wired fire extinguishers, but
Oh.
nobody wants to buy them. And part of the pit, my pitch is like, look, this is
I
like
know this
preventative
guy.
medicine.
I know this guy.
Well, it would have been. I know this guy, and I kind of feel like I quit prematurely, and that's the universe. That's the universe's joke. It's like,
Right.
so I also quit that job.
Yeah.
I think you didn't get that job.
Right.
We knew that.
Yeah,
We knew that.
that happened within the last 2 weeks. So I don't think
Okay.
we knew that I quit.
I didn't know, but
The security sales job, yeah, I quit.
Yeah.
I nixed that because I didn't have the mental bandwidth to do that and try to pass this real estate exam. Like the real
Right.
estate it wasn't happening for like 3 weeks, and I'm like, and then basically the decision was I'd rather do real estate than this. And we want to do real estate investing. So,
Sure.
it's just like, I just don't have time to do all these 3 things and, those 2 things and make money. And I can't, the got to make the money things happen. So one of those 2 had to go. So it was that, but yeah, I would have loved to have that in my arsenal, but I don't know if it would have changed anybody's mind because it would have thought I was making it up, but no, it does happen. And also I applied, I'm trying to buy a house here. Now, again, I tried in 2018. They turned me down because I didn't have 2 years of work history. But one of the guys that we sold this, I think that I don't know if I told you this, B, but there's a program for Pittsburgh, through the Urban Redevelopment Association, and they got like a lot of money. Like Pittsburgh got earmarked for like $10 million to give away. To do homeowners. Yeah, I know. This one of the guys that we did sell a security system to got it to us. That's like $180,000. He got almost $100,000, $97,000 free money. Didn't pay anything. No closing. It covers up to $7,500 of your closing costs. And they knocked. And then he got $90,000.
That's awesome.
$50,000 as a grant, $40,000 as a loan that he doesn't have to pay any interest on for 30 years, as long as he continues to live in the house. It's basically free money.
Wow.
Yes. And I was like, son of a bitch. And I heard about the program like a month prior, but I didn't apply for it. And you have to be under a certain money threshold.
Right.
But it's like $52,000. And I'm like, I'm under that. So I went and applied, and I applied days later after he confirmed that this is all real. And they were like, yeah, we ran out of the funds.
We ran out of them.
I was like, son of a bitch.
We gave too much away. Who knew? This one guy shows up.
Who knew all these people would want this much free money? We could have. But they did say that there's that they feel like they could still get me about $50,000.
Wow.
Which is awesome. That I
But
wouldn't
pay
have
triple.
Yeah, no, I think it's 0% interest for 30 years as long as I continue.
And then
to
after
live
30
in the
years,
oh boy.
Yeah, because the interest is compounding on the back end, right? So we don't know. But we got to get some clarity on that. I've been trying to get a mortgage approval for the last 2 weeks, and they're so busy. They're just like, it just hasn't happened. But I also didn't have my taxes filed for a couple of years because they were deferred. And
are you looking at a certain property, or are you just like, hook me up and then I'll buy a property? Have you found a house?
Yeah. So the URA has a new property built that I'm considering, but it's like really, it's a townhouse. It's a brand new. It'll be brand new build. It looks pretty much just like my apartment, except it looks almost exactly like my apartment. Actually, this whole floor looks exactly the same. And you go up the stairs, but instead of it being a loft, there's actually 3 bedrooms and a bathroom.
Where is it?
It's in the Lower Hill District, and it's pretty close to where you guys used to live.
Yeah.
It's like 3 blocks up from Crawford Square. What's it called?
Square. Yep,
Okay,
Civic
okay.
Arena, Crawford Square.
Yeah. So my
Good
thing
investment
is,
location.
yeah, I know. I was thinking the same, and I figured it might be like, it's a townhouse. How much could it be? 250,000, right?
Wow.
No, it's 400,000 for a townhouse. In like, there's 5 of them connected.
Yeah.
So I'm not sure about that. And there's not even a covered garage like underneath it. Like, I'd have to still.
Parking there is douchey.
It's not street parking. It's a pad. It's like a little parking pad.
Like a little, yeah, okay.
It's off street. It's off street parking, but it's not covered. Anyway, I don't know. Considering that, but the other thing is, I'm looking at my options and I'm waiting for them to get back to me about what I'm approved for. Am I approved for it? If I'm approved for it, I gotta
Dude,
take
for that
this.
much, that's getting
50
getting like house poor.
Bro, you know what I mean? But no, I see what you're saying. Yeah, it would be kind of like that. But here's the thing. I was thinking I live in it for a year, and then I move, because I have to live the like requirement with a first time home buyer, and it does use up your FHA, is that you have to live in it for 1 year before you can start renting it out. But then I'd like to turn it into an Airbnb, because you can make more money. Yeah, because of location, you can actually make more money as an Airbnb than having a full time rental, and they actually do less damage than having a full time renter there.
Yeah,
that clutters up and fucks everything up, because people are respectful of it, because they're only there for a few days to a week, and you make more money. So I'm like, dude, it's so close to PBG Paints Arena in downtown, and I think that's why I would do that. But there's one further up the hill, and she told me that it was a full gut, like they were taking everything down to the studs. I walked through the property, and they didn't. They opened up some of the walls to run wiring, but some of them are still the plaster. And I know that it's brick. The way they used to do houses is 1910. It's brick and then slat board and plaster. There's no insulation.
Right.
There's no insulation. So I think it might be not that great with heating and cooling and whatnot. So I don't know. But yeah, I can't remember where I was going with this whole story.
I was wondering if you were looking at a property in particular.
Yeah. Okay. Well, yeah, there's a couple. The other one was in the Upper Hill District.
Right.
And then
still a lot of crimeage in the Upper Hill area.
I think a lot of this is no. I think there is a project there. They're just and it's like, but I think a lot of this crime thing is like still it's people that are doing drugs and like in that world, and it's them committing crime on each other. Like Pittsburgh's still pretty low on violent crime, and it's still pretty low on random crime. Random people being caught in crime.
But random violent crime. Ooh, we got a lot of that.
Ooh, boy.
Nah, I think it's gonna be fine. Plus, I will install the monitored security system 100%. Absolutely, and I will pay to have it monitored. But no, that was the whole roundabout story, because it was like, those smoke alarms are great if you're home and if you hear it.
Right.
The one with ADT is hardwired. You get a phone call within seconds. And if you don't answer that call, or if you answer it and say, yeah, I'm not home, they go, okay, the fire department's on its way to your house right now.
Right.
And it's done without you having to call 911 or talk to anybody. And it's expensive. They charge basically like 45 bucks a month, almost $50 a month, which is like a lot. But you don't pay anything for the equipment. So you only have to have it for 3 years. It used to be 2 years, but now it's 3 years. And then, you can stop with the monitoring. But the monitoring is what makes it a powerful system.
Makes it worth it, yeah.
But yeah, Nick would have benefited from it. Thank God he heard it. They were sleeping. But it did work.
Dogs went back in for the dogs.
Yeah, it went back in for the dogs.
Yeah. And that's two people. Two people we know that their house burned down.
Who was the first one?
The photographer shoots all the photos at Floodfest and everything, brand photos.
Falco?
No, the other one.
Oh,
Falco.
yes. Falco. Rock me, Amadeus. I
Amadeus?
I didn't know that. With the ponytail.
Yeah.
And why can't I think of his name right now? He's such a good guy. I've said it a million times in my life. He's come
Because you're on the spot. Yeah, me either. But the thing is, yeah, there are two people that happened to.
Wow.
Crazy.
That's terrible. I think we have a
World.
record of arsonists going on. What's the
Yeah.
connection? What's the connection between the Nikarushka and the unknown photographer?
Right?
I smell a plot.
I smell a plop.
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 Speaking of which, I got to get something to drink. I'll be right back.
I got to poop.
Okay.
I need a drink too.
Gotta do the pooping.
Oh, I made a
Pooping
good.
time. Pooping time.
I made a funny song about pooping recently myself.
I did too. I made a song called Pooping Time recently.
Nice.
Yeah.
Pooping time.
I can't
That's a
remember
great
how.
song.
I can't remember how it goes right now. It's I can't remember how it goes. Damn it.
Let me see if this is it.
This is my song called Scooby-Doo Potions. Scooby-Doo Potions, hooray. Scooby-Doo Potions, hooray. Scooby-Doo Potions, hooray, 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 hooray. Scooby-Doo Potions, hooray. Scooby-Doo Potions, hooray. Scooby-Doo Potions, hooray, 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 hooray. Today.
It's a toe tapper. It's a toe tapper. It's a finger snapper. You're pooping. You're snapping your fingers, tapping your toes.
What? I walked away.
Ma-
But
Mine was actually the
What do you
theme
let 'em
song
get
to
into?
mine was the theme song to a Saturday morning kids show called The Poopin' Friends.
Oh,
Yeah, it's called
that's
The Poopin'
great.
Friends. Yeah, and it would
I
go.
want to see that animated series.
Yeah, it went. It's pooping time with your pooping friends, and when it's pooping time, the pooping never ends. It's pooping time for you and for me. It's pooping time and maybe some pee. It's pooping time. When it's pooping time, we all do our part. Sometimes pooping time is just a fart, but it's pooping time with pooping friends, and it's pooping time to poop in. It never ends.
I would watch that.
Yeah, you have to watch that. You have to
What?
watch that.
How long was I gone?
Well,
I think we can combine our songs.
yeah, I think so. I think so.
I think you got the because you got the lyrics over that
Right.
beat I had. That would totally work.
I got the show concept right there. I got the show concept.
And the whole show
Oh, shit.
concept.
Did you just make that
Yeah.
up, by the way, or have you been working on that since childhood?
What, pooping time? I
Yeah.
made pooping time about a couple months ago.
Month.
Yeah,
I've been working on.
I've
I've been working on that one for months. It
Yeah,
just
pooping
don't
time
come
was
to you.
about a month and a half ago.
You gotta
So.
work.
This-
Something you gotta work on.
Yeah.
It's a work in progress. No, you came up with it months ago.
Yeah, I've been
Like
working on it for a month and a half.
It was like a lightning strike. Oh, check out this hilarious
Sure, yeah.
one I got. Oh, this one here. This is about poop, and it was about the Pittsburgh Pirates getting pooped on a couple nights ago.
What's up, Pittsburgh Pirates? Going to the game today. Chicago Cubs down here to wipe their ass on
this dog with a shit on they just wiping its ass all over a pretty ass. They're like, fuck your pretty ass place. I'm gonna wipe our ass on this place. Fuck your pretty. You got a pretty baseball field, Pittsburgh. Here's what we think about you. We're fucking Chicago. Oldest franchise in the business, practically Chicago Cubs. We gonna just wipe their ass, right? Wipe it ass.
I just
You
watched,
just need an
watched the whole.
animation for these things. You gotta
Yeah.
start paying Fenn to do animations for these filthy things.
I just watched the whole Democratic convention was in Chicago last
You
week.
watched the whole
maybe?
thing.
I watched parts of it.
Oh yeah,
Watched parts of it. Yeah, that was all in Chicago last week.
yeah.
Woo, it's good times.
Turn down for white.
You're right. That was hilarious when he came out. Yeah, he came when Little John came out during the roll call when they had won
Really?
states. He came out. Yeah,
What?
they did a whole tribute to
Turn down
Prince
for
on
what?
that. Did you see that one?
No, I don't watch any TV, and
Yeah, they did
I'm
a tribute to.
tuning out for the politics this time. I'm
Yeah,
not
they did a
doing any
tribute to
of it.
Prince. Who was
I overdid
John
it last
Legend?
time, so I'm
John
not doing
Legend,
any
John
this
Legend.
time.
Yeah, John Legend did a tribute to Prince.
Okay.
John who?
'Cause,
Malkovich did what? John Lithgow did
Legend.
what?
Did what to who?
Legend.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Legendary.
Because what's his
Wow.
name? The
Minneapolis
VP that
or Minnesota.
yeah, the governor from Minnesota. Yeah,
Walls.
yeah,
Huh.
Tim Walz.
Okay.
Yeah,
Boy, that guy
he
looks
signed
so.
the.
He looks so boring.
He fucking signed. He made the Prince Highway official. Signed with a purple pen. And
Wow.
and
Okay. Well, he
dedicated-
just won my heart.
Yeah,
It's done.
dedicated to
Oh,
Prince.
that's done. All right. I
Yeah.
never get my
Got my
vote
vote.
in any case. They got the vote.
Yeah.
They got the vote.
Oh,
But
yeah.
that sealed it with a purple kiss.
And you see the fucking Republicans with his son.
With
You see that shit
With the sun?
with the son of Tim Walz.
No.
Tim Walz has a son.
No.
It's like Tim has a son that's like, I don't know, 16, 17 years old. But he's got a learning thing going on, a learning disability. You know,
Oh.
like he doesn't communicate well, you know.
He's a
And,
shrunken hypothalamus.
Yeah,
Okay.
probably. But he like his dad gave the speech to one night and he fucking, you know, he like got up and he was like crying because he was so proud of his dad. He was crying.
Oh, wow.
He was turning to people in the crowd. He was like, "That's my dad. That's my dad." And the
Aw.
Republicans like fucking jumped on him. They were like,
Oh, my God.
"Oh, talk about weird. What's up with that kid?" You know, and fucking.
Wow.
They're
Oh
terrible.
yeah, dude. It was fucking.
Oh, they're so stupid.
And then even after, and then they got all kinds of backlash for jumping on him when everyone's like, "What the fuck is wrong with you? Here's a kid that's got obvious
Special needs.
issues, and he's in a crowded room, not in his comfort zone at all, and he's moved to tears because he's so proud of his father. And the only thing you guys can do is fucking come up with insults." And the one guy,
What's up
one
with the
guy-
kid with feelings?
Yeah, the one
What
dude
are
comes
his
back.
feelings? What are his
The one dude-
feelings?
Who's
The
feeling
one
some
dude
more?
comes
Fucking
after
competition here.
After they get all the slack, one dude from the Republican Party comes back and goes, "Okay, so the son might have some mental issues, but he acts just like his dad. What's his dad's excuse?" I was like, "What is wrong with you people?
Wow.
Like, this is actually your
That
fucking
didn't-
party. Like, you're actually, this is where you're at now." It was unbelievable, dude. It was unbelievable.
Oh,
Bullies.
boy.
Bully,
Bullies,
the
yep.
bully mentality of
Yep.
Fox.
Bully mentality.
Yeah, ridiculous.
Money bullies.
All right,
White
now
money
for-
bullies.
Unable to comprehend anything. Unable to comprehend anything outside of their own comfort zone. A young man crying
Comfort
over.
zone.
Fuck that.
Dude, I'll cry
Ridiculous.
right now.
I
Republicans.
cry constantly.
That was good.
I did. I don't know if you saw. I posted on my page the other day that clip of Macho Man Randy Savage.
No,
It
I don't
was
see the
him.
Facebook much.
It was him back in the freaking, I don't know, early '90s or something, on the Arsenio Hall show,
Okay.
and he's being interviewed on the Arsenio Hall show, and Arsenio Hall asks him, "So, what does the Macho Man think of crying? Has the Macho Man cried?" And he, "Oh yeah, let me tell you, the Macho Man, the Macho Man cries. Because I have cried many times in the past. I will cry many times in the future, I'm sure. But let me tell you something. There's nothing wrong with a man crying. That's what our life is all about. It's all about taking advantage of the full width and breadth of emotions available to us as human beings, right? Oh yeah. Let me tell you, brother, I have soared with the eagles and I have slithered with the lizards. And I am still going to get back up and fight again. Oh, yeah, there's nothing wrong with a man crying." I was like, "God, yeah."
Dude, that's the best.
It was so good,
And I'm
dude.
slizzard with the lizard.
Sword with the eagle.
Slither with the, yeah, yep. Yeah, it was fantastic, dude. It
Now
was
more
such a great
cocaine,
fucking post.
please.
Ooh. He was so good. He was so good. He was so good.
Oh, that's fucking awesome. Oh, and then snap into a Slim Jim.
Yes, I would just live. That was his other.
And you love Slim Jims. And what did I
No, I
give you? for your
don't. I
birthday?
don't. I don't
Yes, you
like.
did.
Oh,
I don't
well
like.
then you used to.
I like beef jerky and stuff like that.
Yes, the beef jerky.
Not a huge fan of Slim Jims by themselves.
By the
Okay.
trademark.
The
What
stuff
did
you
you
got
used
me.
to
was great.
T,
The
didn't
stuff
he
you-
used to buy Slim Jim brand Slim Jim?
Yes, he used
Yes,
to
The
buy
giant ones. The
I
giant.
have eaten Slim Jims in the past. Yes.
You used to love them.
No, I don't think I've ever loved them. I've had that.
love. You've used the word love when eating them.
I'm pretty sure I haven't. But I do love those fucking meat sticks you got me, dude. Those are delicious.
You like those ones?
You
Oh, yeah,
like,
those
you like
Slim
ad
Jim.
hoc
They
meat
taste
stick.
exactly like.
It tastes
Oh,
nothing like Slim Jims. Nothing like Slim Jims.
Tastes like a meat stick, like a big.
When was the last time you got a
star
Slim Jim?
gel.
I don't know, but I do like the jalapeno ones. Those ones are the ones.
I liked all three of them, dude. I thought the teriyaki was really good.
Oh yeah, the teriyaki ones.
Yeah, teriyaki.
Oh
was
yeah.
tasty. Oh yeah.
If I do it again, I'll just buy teriyaki and jalapeno. Oh, that's
You
the
ain't
only
going.
one
I
I
got you
do.
for 3
I
minutes.
wouldn't buy two. I wouldn't buy three. I wouldn't buy four. I just buy two. Oh, the hot and the sweet, sweet and then the hot, and I eat it just like that, one after the other, both in my mouth. Oh, that's how you want it.
Until I cry. Till I would cry.
Till I
That's
cry.
delicious.
Cry.
That's
Yeah.
right. And then I wouldn't know if
Get
I
up
was
and
crying
cry
from the
again.
hot or the cold, from the spice or from the sweet. I wouldn't know. It was so
I wouldn't
sweet.
The sweet,
You
sweet,
wouldn't know.
sweet
But it's
tea.
okay. It's okay, Dave Letterman.
No,
Letterman.
Arsenio Hall. Arsenio Hall.
Let him in.
Arsenio.
I
Arsenio.
don't care who you are. Arsenio Letterman.
Arsenio Letterman. Yeah.
Because he's a needle man. He's an oral
But
surgeon.
yeah, so you watched that and you
Truly.
cried a little then? That inspired you to some tears, bro?
What, the clip?
Yeah, like it was nostalgic for you enough that
I'd never seen it before. I just like, fuck. I used to like Macho Man. I thought he was hilarious. But now I
He
had
was
no
so
idea
good.
how much I liked him. I had no idea I liked him that much. You went up a
I
whole
love
other
him
level
even
after I saw
more.
that clip.
Did you look like this?
I love him more than Slim Jim.
Yeah, dude. That would have been my.
That's the Macho Man
Macho
era.
Man look right there. That was the era of Macho Man.
Oh yeah. You look
Yeah.
like you're saying, "Oh yeah." You got those. I think those glasses were actually Macho. He could have sold
Those glasses are back in fashion, by the way.
Are they? I don't have them.
Yep. There are humans wearing them. They have mullets and they wear them. But the
Really?
reflective
Nice.
ones. Yep.
Nice.
They are out there.
The blades. Yeah, Oakley.
Blades.
Oakley style.
Blades.
Well, they're good for wind because they wrap around so the wind doesn't get in when you're riding
Sure.
a bike at fast speeds or a wheelchair, electric wheelchair at fast speeds.
Fast speeds, yeah.
Keeps the Willie Star gel off your eyes too.
It does. Out of your face. Boom.
Star gel from burning your eyes.
But look at that 8, T. 8 is great. 8 is
great. Nice.
8
That's
is
how old
great.
the children were that made that.
Yeah.
Probably.
I cry constantly.
Oh man.
It's a fucked up world because
Yeah.
he's not
Yeah.
lying, bro. This is like super good stitch quality, and there's no way they made this for $20
Robots.
and shipped it across the world without making slaves do it. Just like whoosh. I mean, there's no way. It's unbelievable.
No.
It's crazy.
Robot slaves.
Yeah. Robots.
We are the beneficiaries of
a lot of slave labor.
Robot slaves.
Of our country's bullying. I don't know. Sometimes countries do it to themselves. Again, reference earlier this episode when I was talking about Africa. We were talking about Africa. They do it to themselves. Yeah. I don't know. And the Chinese, you can go on YouTube and part of their sector is like anything you could do, Chinese can do better. And it's fucking true. There's like literally like that song. Anything you could do, I could do better. Like that, anything you could do, a Chinese person can do it better. And scroll YouTube long enough and you find that fact. Yeah. And then the other side of their culture is literally dungeons and slave labor, and they lock them in there and they enslave their own people.
They're not play basketball.
People. They're not that good at basketball. Yeah, that's
so not everything then. It's not any. They can't do anything better.
Yeah, I mean, given enough time, they probably could. But
they'll figure it out.
They could find 5 or 6 people to play basketball really well.
I think right now, my buddy Nizo told me that the highest paid baseball player is a Japanese guy. He's like 6'2". He makes like $70 million a year.
Yeah.
Humans are fucking
Otani.
$70 million a year.
Yeah, $70 million a year to play baseball.
One person.
Yeah.
Otani. That's his name. His name is Otani.
There you go.
Autonomy about it.
He's a fucking throwback, dude. He pitches and bats, and he's amazing at both of them. He's like an old style Babe Ruth. Like he fucking
but skinny and Japanese.
And robot.
Robot.
When he pitches, he strikes out everybody. Like he strikes out everybody he faces. When he's batting, he leads the league in home runs. Like he's a freak of nature.
Some might say he's inhuman.
Yeah, some might say, they haven't seen anything like that since 1984.
Well, and our team, like today, there's a picture, like, so, the way that baseball works, and I didn't realize this, but, Bri, you can validate this. There's like 8 or 10 pitchers per team.
Easy, yeah. There's 5 starters, usually 5 starters. They usually have 5 starters that rotate. So each starter only pitches once every 5 days.
Genie, you didn't give us a chance to bring you in perfectly with that. Do it.
With the Dan Simmons, the girl from the bottle, Genie Jamar. Yeah, every team has like 5 pitchers that start.
But there's like on each team, there's like 10. So my thing is this: it pays. There's a job that.
Yes.
Sorry, G, we got to finish this thought here. There's a job that pays up to no. There's no cap. There's no ceiling. No ceiling. Maybe you can make as much as any $70 million a year. Who wouldn't want that job? There's a lot of humans in the world. And yet we haven't evolved to where there's equilibrium. Like how is there one pitcher that still stands out above everybody? And it's genetics. Like we got Paul Skeens, and when he pitches, like people show up. to go see this guy pitch.
Yeah, sure.
And all of our other pitches, when he leaves the game, they score 4 points. Like today, we were up like 10-2, and then Skeen stops pitching, and it's a close game. It's 10-8 again, like instantly.
Yeah.
So where are all these other people that want to make this money? They're good enough to the major leagues, but there's still like this huge gap between like Skeens, and then there's this how do you say his name?
Ohtani.
Like Skeens is like, everybody's like, this guy's a miracle pitcher. And then there's Ohtani, who's like dwarfs him. It's a strange thing when you think about it, right? Like with all the people in the world, even genetically,
you lost
would think.
I love you, Nate.
All right, love you, Jeannie Jafar.
Hi, Jay.
Pop in, you got to stick around. You got to stick around through the baseball talk.
Yes. Every week has baseball talk. You know.
But no, this is more talk about genetics, and like my thing is like, can we be the genetic? But you know what it is? It's you have to have genetics because there's a leverage thing. Like if your hands, like if your arms 6 inches longer, when you do this motion, it makes a big difference. It's like in wrestling, like leverage is a thing. It's a lever system, right? Like it's a pulley and lever system. It's kind of like that thing where it's like this shouldn't work, but it's physics. So then there's genetics, and then there's like dedication and practice and really a lot of dedication to the game. And you have to have all those things and passion too.
Dedication
when
to physics.
all those things come together, you're like this unstoppable force.
$70 million of force. He's a $70 million man. Annually.
The baseball's been being played for decades, and there's
over
still
over a century.
But there's still somebody that can come out.
It's like breakdancing.
And just whoop everybody's ass. It's weird.
You know what I was? Speaking of genetics, what I was thinking of the other week when I was watching the Olympics.
Breakdancing in the Olympics.
Theoretically, but it was only this year. Okay. It's not going to be back next time
because the Australian ruined it. There's an Australian woman.
I was thinking that theoretically, watching like the people do the fucking swimming, and there's this one girl for America. Her name's Katie Ledecky. She's a swimmer, and she is like so far ahead of every other female swimmer. It's ridiculous. Like when she swims the 1,500 and the 5,000, all that, she is just so far out in front that by the time you're halfway through the race, you're like, well, that's over. Like she's just so good. It's unbelievable. And it occurred to me, theoretically, at some point, every world record will reach an unbreakable point.
Infinity.
Right?
Yeah,
every world record. Every world record must at some point reach an unbreakable point.
Until we become cyborgs. Cyborgs are human too. You got to let them compete.
That's right, $70 million.
Maybe, but even then, the cyborg will eventually reach a point.
The $70 million man.
All right, because like no one's gonna run a mile in 8 seconds or 10 seconds. At some point, the record for the mile, which is like 3 minutes and 40 some seconds or something like that, is going to get to a point where no one will ever be able to. The only thing anybody will ever be able to do is tie it. That'll be at some point. And if you extrapolate far enough into the distance in the future, eventually every race will end with a tie, where everybody always runs the exact world record. And that's what should happen. That's when you'll get over sport.
Everyone's a winner.
Bro, that's my fucking point, is that how do the Pirates continue to suck 100 years? I mean, I don't want to say they suck, but the point is that everybody, no, this is the thing. This is because a lot of people go, well, it's a shame because Pittsburgh's a smaller city, and how can they compete money-wise with these players that have no caps against bigger cities with bigger budgets like Chicago, et cetera, et cetera. Well, but my thing is that if you're only talking about, even with 10, 12 pitchers per team, however you want to staff your team, There's tens of thousands of kids playing baseball every single day that would love to get $7 million a year, let alone 70. And so,
Or 100,000.
why isn't it closer? Why isn't it more like when in a running race where you're competing for a fraction of a second? Why are there still big gaps between Paul Skeens on our team and the rest of the pitchers? Like, I don't get it. Genetically, it doesn't make sense.
Well, I think it's just, it's genetics. I mean, there aren't that many people born with that kind of physical ability
that are that dedicated to learning the craft.
One, you got to be dedicated. One, you got to be born with the physical ability, because there's plenty of people that don't get born with the physical ability, but are dedicated to the point that they become good enough to get a spot on a team somewhere.
Yeah,
but they know they're never going to be a fucking Nolan Ryan or a fucking possibly Paul Skeens if he lives long enough.
Or Mel Gibson.
Or Mel Gibson, for that matter. Or Robert Redford in The Natural.
Or
it's just
Kevin Costner in every movie.
Kevin Costner and all of his other movies. And all of his non-Western
dreams.
Yeah. But there's just not that many people born with that kind of physical ability, and then to have the dedication and the opportunity, and then for all the dots to line up. I mean, how many? There was a dude just this past week in high school. I can't remember where. That was a quarterback. He was a quarterback, and he had the gifts, and he was like all the colleges were scouting him, and he got hit. He died. He fucking died. They hit him in the head. He had a brain hemorrhage. Went to the hospital. 4 days later, he died from the collision.
Who hit him in the head?
A player. It was during a play on the field.
Larger human.
But I mean, again, that's one of the dots that just fucking went south for him in a dangerous sport. How many other fucks, they wind up getting shot because they're in the wrong place at the wrong time, or they wind up getting into a car crash. There's so many dots that happen. He was born not only with the physical gift, but he had the mental gift, and he decided, you know what, I'm going to be a doctor instead of being a pitcher. That's what I want to do. He could have been the best pitcher of all time. Nobody ever hit the ball. All he did was throw no hitters. That's all he did. But we'll never know because he became a doctor instead. Fucking greedy fucker.
Doctor.
Is there somebody that had that legacy?
No.
Because if they get drafted in a height, and then basketball finally changed where the high school players.
Yeah. Can go straight to the big leagues.
Yeah. Well, was it basketball? It was basketball or football?
Basketball was one of the
Pitt,
first.
It's basketball. It's basketball. Yeah. So Pitt basketball. Yeah. So they can make money off of selling T-shirts. Like if they're in college, they can still make money from.
That changes in all the sports now, and in all the sports now, college athletes are starting to get paid instead of just playing for scholarships. But basketball was one of the first leagues that allowed a human to go from high school directly into the major leagues.
Yeah, but no, it's not that one I'm talking about. They're actually paying them.
Yeah,
like
that's football.
Like as if there's a job, like as if it's a job, and that's that. There's a whole documentary about like that white quarterback that, he was merchandising his own T-shirts, and then he got in a lot of trouble because he was in college, and it's like that's some bullshit. Like you're studying business, but you're not letting me sell my own merch, but yet you guys are gonna capitalize off my name because you gave me a scholarship. Like it was, and it's like. Other kids that go to college, they can have other jobs. So if my job is merchandising, my brand, you're telling me I can't do it. So that changed. And that was a good rule.
That's a good rule. I agree.
But anyway, it's amazing how the dots really have to line up, and that even on a pro level and even the Olympics, like That's amazing. You're talking about the swimmer. Like, these are the best in the world that go to the Olympics, and yet there's still somebody that can have, that can lap them.
Yeah.
And they're not a cyborg, or they're not a different gender identifying as.
Yeah, no,
that
she's
happened.
definitely. Yeah, she's definitely a woman.
Born with female physical attributes, competing in a female sport, and can still dominate like that. It's baffling to me that it's a strange thing.
What does baffle mean? What does incompetent mean?
Exactly.
What movie?
All right.
What movie?
What movie?
Big bucks. There's big bucks
out there.
Big buck for everybody.
Ad hoc had it earlier on the
Yeah,
chat that you weren't
earlier.
invited to listen. Reading.
Yeah. That you weren't invited to.
No, if you're on our Patreon account, you'd know. Huh?
Right.
Just wondering, what are you drinking?
I'm drinking water.
Aqua.
Wario water.
Is it cold? What kind of water?
It's distilled water.
Yeah. Is it from the Andes? Is it from the Pyrenees?
I don't know. I think his name actually was
Is it from the
Andrew. He
Alleghenies?
went by Andrew and all.
Did you filter it?
Yeah, water tonight.
Tap water. Yeah, Pittsburgh tap water.
I don't drink plumbing water. I don't drink pipe water.
No way.
Distilled.
No way.
Water for the monk.
What do you take me for? A poor enslaved Chinese fool?
They don't get to drink water at all.
Drinking pipe water? A pipe water drinking Asian sweat? Help me out. You know. You take me for one of them? Is that what you take me for?
Them kids?
I'm drinking Dream the Heavy.
Is it delicious?
Does that look like a sweatshop at work?
You have a little lemon in there? You have a little lime in there? A little lime in there? A little lemon?
It's nothing.
Just water? A little blueberry?
No blueberry.
Sell it to us.
Speaking of
Sell it to us.
blueberry.
We want to drink.
A little peach?
Speaking of blueberry, I went to the Warhol last weekend.
Okay.
And there's the show up at the moment is KAWS Cause and Andy Warhol. And I'll show you one of the photographs of this installation, this series that he did. Speaking of blueberry. Sorry, I take a lot of photos. Oh, and then I'll show you.
Hey, Rock, let me get a drink when you can.
So, I don't think we'll be able to see this.
Yep.
Maybe not.
I see it.
So the whole room, like the entire wall, like are all these cereal boxes. And he did Count Chocula, Frankenberry, Fruit Brute. Oh, and there to the side.
Yeah, I see
the
Fruit
blueberry.
Yep.
And his thing is, having X's in all their eyes. But it's this whole room. There's the blueberry.
Yeah.
You see, that's Hogan there from Box Art Gallery. See how big these are.
Nice.
This whole room. And then in the alley behind the Warhol Museum.
That's nostalgic. Freaking awesome.
Somebody pasted this way. You'll see. So walking down, this is the alley behind the Andy Warhol Museum.
Oh, yeah.
And you know how Andy Warhol did the Mao Zedong series?
Yeah.
This is what was posted.
Oh, nice.
Face over Mao's face.
Yeah.
I saw that, bro. I saw that. The
Dong.
Donga.
Say donga.
That's good
Anyway,
stuff.
thought I'd share that. But yeah, speaking of Boo Berry, dude. Speaking of Boo Berry, Doc Holliday and Mel Gibson were
I'm
you
your
Berry.
Huckleberry.
I'm your Huckleberry. Anyway,
I'm your Buckleberry. I'm your Buckleberry.
How was there never a
Berry.
cartoon with Frankenberry and Boo Berry and what was the other berry?
Count
One of those
Chocula.
Count Chocula.
Count Chocula.
Count
Yeah, is there?
Chocula. Fruit.
Why didn't they do like a whole cartoon series with those three? It would have been a hit.
No, they missed out, man.
How did nobody ever
Yeah, they
pitch
missed
that?
I would have watched it. I watched it.
Yeah, I don't know why
If it
they
was
did.
on
I mean,
Saturday morning, I would have watched it.
of course
Hell
they
yeah.
would. You'd be able to get at least 8 episodes out of that.
Yeah, you don't want to do too many.
Good writing.
Well, I mean, you could
Some
easily
good
get
writing.
8, and then
Good
once
writing.
it hit off, then boom, you roll it. Plus, imagine the spin-offs. You know, what else you could work in there? Like special one-time, cereals that would only be for Christmas time. You know, Uncle Fizzywig cereal. You know, only this month,
Holy
kids.
They could have like guest appearances by Casper the Friendly Ghost, which did have his own
Well,
cartoon.
yeah, then as long as you were on good terms with the Casper people.
Casper the Friendly Ghost was a surprisingly good cartoon. I remember
Was it?
enjoying that as a kid.
Okay.
I see some incredulous faces looking back at me, but I seem to enjoy it when I was a child.
Yeah, that's nice ad hoc.
Yeah. That's fine. It's good to know.
Don't judge me. Don't judge. How's Kristen doing?
Caspar.
I don't know. I don't know.
We heard from Lauren. When was the last time we heard from the other K-Rock?
When's the last time I talked to Kristen?
Yeah.
Jesus, man.
Oh, I left the
Still
camera
alive?
earlier. What's up with Lar?
We don't-
What's up with
Wait. There's no updates on
Nothing.
Kristen?
There was nothing up to you. She was just calling to touch base and talk
You doing
and
all
say
right?
hi. There's nothing up there. But no, last time I actually spoke to Kristen or heard her voice in any way before we were all together at Lauren's house for my birthday that one year. I haven't heard her since then.
Wow.
I would say it's been, I don't know, man. It might be coming up 3-4 years now since I've heard her voice.
Yeah, she really went off the deep end. That really fucking sucks, man. But
I
at
guess-
least
Kristen
she's
doesn't
not
live
in
here,
jail.
Mr. Torrance.
At least she's not in jail. I know.
Nope.
It's just crazy. It's just crazy.
Crazy.
But I thought of Lauren today because remember whenever she was, I had somebody in my back seat whose eye was like,
Yep. Yeah.
And-
nice.
That's right. Lauren did have.
and I remember that.
Struggled
I
with
remember,
that.
yeah. And I thought, how fortunate that Mike, your dad, had
Yeah.
a good health benefit,
Coverage.
through
Yeah.
from being a firefighter back in those days. Because she got that fixed and it's been good.
Yeah.
And what a sign, medical marvel to think that you can correct something like making a muscle adjustment to
Yeah.
straighten your eye out, and then like that's and like it never went askew. She probably her vision's better than mine. I don't know, but
I
like
don't know,
that's
probably.
amazing.
Who could know? Impossible to know. Yeah, dude. Even BB used to be in a wheelchair when he was a kid.
Now,
Right?
yeah.
Also,
Right?
like that's big, like
Now you got a cyborg body.
Cyborgs.
Run
cyborg
around.
body, making 70 mil.
For 70 mil.
As a pitcher,
Good.
God.
and you got you did the race change.
Oh yeah, yeah.
No,
Yeah, it used
like
to be.
sex changes were so 1990. Like you can do
90s.
race changes now.
Race change,
yeah.
no.
It's Japanese.
That's good. Was Japanese.
6'2", he's Japanese, and he's making $70 million a year.
Wow.
Boy, I remember when we used to hang out with him in BigRoom.
Yeah.
Oh wait, we're still here. That's the future. I was just having a flash.
Future ad hoc.
Nice.
Future man.
Nice. Okay then.
Future flash forwards. Well, yeah, we had to do an extra long big room tonight because it's been a couple
few
weeks.
Yeah.
People fucking died.
Died.
What happens when we don't get together?
Lost all their possessions in their home.
People, like, God, the whole world, like, you know, was at risk. We didn't even know it. It started like shredding apart.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Speaking of, Friday is a Trump rally in Johnstown.
Oh, it worked in 2019. Let's do it again.
Yeah,
they love us at the War Memorial. Hopefully, there's no snipers. Check those roofs.
A few weeks ago, I can't remember when, I went out with Larlar, and she was going out with her friend Erlene. Our friend Erlene. And
somebody still named Erlene that's amazing.
They're like really good friends. And the two of them
remember that name. Like, she's been around for a long time.
Yeah, she's been around for a long time, man. She's been
she was at birthday party at his place.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
And
might have had sex with her back in the 80s.
I don't think you did.
I don't know.
I mean, maybe, but
Erlene, but I do remember that name. I can't.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it's part of this. A lot of stories. A lot of stories.
There's
a
lot
of stories.
There's not. Yeah, you don't need too many.
Lauren stories, or is that with Erlene?
Yeah.
It's Erlene. I talked to Erlene and on the phone with Erlene. And anyways, you were saying, what did Erlene say about Trump?
What was awesome was she is so against Trump and like so happy Harris is the new candidate, and it's like, I mean, we were over dinner and I was a little concerned, like, what the fuck? Where's this conversation going to go?
Yeah, because your name's Erlene.
Yeah, and Lauren started talking about
Grace.
politics. I was just like, I don't want to do that. I don't want to talk. I don't like talking politics over dinner, for sure. You know, and she brought it up, and I was like, oh no, if this goes, Erlene, and I don't know Lauren or John, I don't know where John is in his political,
Yeah, right.
You know, and I'm just waiting for them to say something about, but I don't have any choice. I got to vote for Trump. But no, man, but they were both completely against Trump, and I was just like, oh, well, this is great. Okay, we can have this conversation. Woo, we can have that talk. Okay.
You never know. Erlene Grace.
Yeah, right? I don't know her last name, actually. I wouldn't say it if I did, but I don't know her last name. But yeah, so that was great to find out. Actually became a friend of hers on Facebook because of it. I may have avoided that for years. I thought, no, Erlene, think about it. Erlene's going to be Trump Republican, definitely. No, not the case. Judge the book by its cover. Was wrong. Boom. My fault.
Boom. Well, the Folk Fest will be clear of Trumpites on Friday.
Yo, speaking of which, BB.
Yes, I heard.
Are you going to be able
to
come in? Let's do the photo.
Which Saturday is it? This weekend, this Saturday.
Yeah, this weekend.
It would have
30-year anniversary.
It would have to be Saturday.
Make it Saturday. Make it happen. Make it so number one.
It would have to be Saturday. I will definitely work on getting out there.
Woo.
Dude, we can recreate this photo 30 years later. Let me pull it up. Because it's been about 30 years. We don't know the details or the origin story of this picture.
No.
But we're not going to be dressed the same. We're not going to have but I could be eating something and holding a plate.
Yes.
I can certainly do that.
You could.
This building's still here. This is the St. Stephen's building.
Yeah, St. Stephen's, yeah.
T still has long hair.
Yeah.
So he can So we got to get T to put this thing in his hair. This whatever beret. I don't know.
I think those are
Hairband. It's just called a
sunglasses.
hairband.
Aren't those sunglasses just up on his head?
Sunglasses.
Okay, all right, T. You're gonna have to do
Yeah.
sunglasses. I have
Okay.
to wear sunglasses. And look at this. I still got that style. I still got that style.
You
got
still
that
got
style,
that style, baby.
I'll still button it down a little bit. And
That Chico's enchiladas you're eating there?
yeah, I'll
Someone
be eating
going?
something. I can eat something. Plates on
Right.
my left hand. We'll bring the reference photo.
Right.
Bride, do you own any Jams pants or
Skids.
Macho Man Randy Savage sponsored skids? Yeah,
I
the
don't
skid.
think so.
I don't even know if I own a white T-shirt anymore, to be honest with you.
Right.
I'm serious.
I mean, whatever elements,
I
that
can
we
wear a white shirt. I definitely have white shirts, so I can wear a white shirt with something on it.
That's actually like a little backpack. Those little red stripes, if you remember that. That's actually like a little gay backpack I used to.
Yes, indeed.
Oh, on you.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
I mean, they remained in fashion. I still have like
No
when
one cares.
the
No one
straps
cares. No
got.
one cares. You can convince yourself of that. That's fine. That's good. But
Just
we
tell
don't need
people,
that
tell
to
people it's a
prove
gun
you're-
holster. Hey, listen.
Yeah.
If anybody asks, just tell them it's a gun holster. Do yourself a favor, dude.
I mean, I can't justify the hairdo. The hairdo I'm rocking is like parted in the middle and curly on the sides. It's one of
9
the
years.
I've had many a hairdo over the
Awesome.
years, and that is not one of my most flattering. And
It's very Kurt
it was
Cobain.
dyed. I dyed it. I tried to dye it blonde, I had some color, and it turned out like red or orange.
Didn't work out right.
No, it wasn't great. But I was still getting laid all the time because I'm me. Woo! Macho Man Randy Savage vibes in your face.
In your face.
Bring on the
You know,
hose.
the shirt that's
My
tucked in,
BB.
that I have around my waist, I'm pretty
Just
sure I
zoom in
still
on
have that,
BB.
though.
That's just fucking
It's a good look.
classic maneuvering.
Hey, classic. Yeah. That old photo. That is just fucking. That was us. We roamed around the streets like that.
Just drinking from the time we woke up. 11.
Oh, yeah.
And we would wake up extra. Did we wake up
for
any
the
earlier? For the
no, noonish.
crack
you
of
know,
noon.
But
Crack
if
of
there's
noon.
any bands playing that we wanted to see,
Yeah, when they had good bands.
We would go out and we would eat pierogies.
yeah,
Pierogies were a great breakfast of champions right there. You got the grease. You had the homemade pierogies from St. Mary's. Usually they made some pretty good pierogies. And, I think that was what's on my plate right there is probably some pierogies.
probably. It's a good band for you.
Or halupki. I mean, they made both of them very good, super buttery. Yeah, that's a Polish thing, man. Like a whole stick of butter on every plate.
Yeah.
It's just drowned in butter.
The enchiladas. We had a lot of the enchiladas, too.
Salt and pesh.
Yeah, enchiladas. Enchiladas were something too. I remember buying them and reheating them at night when we were drunk too. Like, dude, we gotta buy the enchiladas before they close down for the night.
Yeah, it was right across the street from your house. The enchilada place. It was on
Might have
7th
been.
Avenue.
Yeah, I think so.
And then he would give your pops some for beer, if I recall. Like him gifting some to Mike.
And using your bathroom.
Yeah,
water. Yeah, like getting water and stuff like that. That's right.
Yeah, you guys would have like in the front refrigerator in the front room, in the front house, you would have a whole tray of enchiladas sometimes. You'd get leftovers from the vendors. Like I remember, yeah, we live like kings.
Those were times, man. I remember hanging out in the funeral home, just drinking because nothing was going on there, and then going outside and hitting it, and they keep hitting us. And we were like, oh fuck.
Streets packed, flooded with people.
Yeah.
Oh man,
Yeah.
let's keep reminiscing.
I
What else
remember
do you
not
guys-
coming
This is
back.
awesome.
You remember what?
I remember coming back, and for Folk Fest, and just being like, we're gonna like we wouldn't be able to go like 15 feet without seeing a relative or
Oh, yeah,
somebody. Like
yeah.
you're trying to get down, and it's just packed. Remember, just loads,
Oh,
hundreds
yeah, it was
of thousands of
yeah.
people just walking, dude.
Yeah.
The whole 10 blocks.
Boy, that was
Couldn't-
an era. And now
Yeah.
all 10 blocks is packed.
Yeah. From
And-
St.
and
Columbus,
even the
from
back
St. Columbus
alleys.
all the way
back-
down.
trying to
Yeah.
avoid it.
No, it was freaking
Those are-
epic and legendary to this day. Like, and it's rarely reached those status again. I mean, I will be proud to say that like Voma, really did reinvigorate that. And when we took over that end,
Yeah.
because it never made it down that end for years, and then I teamed up with Gary, and we put the stage out there and live music and shot the music down and started pulling people up that way again, and it was cool. Even back in the day though, we would never, us personally, we wouldn't really go past Aces, because past that was just the
German place.
that little, it was in the back of Cislow's place. Johnny Cislo, I think he was like, what is he like? He wasn't Lebanese, was he?
No.
Yes, Syrian. Lebanese.
Syrian? Yeah. You never think about these people as being Syrian and Lebanese, right? They were just Cambria City, our friends. Like
Right.
Edgar Grigorchik was Lebanese, like from Lebanon. Like, what the fuck?
Right.
We didn't know where that was. He looked like a white kid with the mole right here.
Yep.
And his older brother Gary had really tight loops of
Curly
hair,
hair. Yeah.
curly hair. He had a good. He looked like Gene Simmons, really, when you think about it.
Oh, yeah.
Sure, I could see what you're saying.
I would have thought he was a Jew before I would have thought he was Lebanese.
But
Jew before he thought he was
Gene
Lebanese.
Simmons.
Is this thing on?
That's
I would have thought he was a Jew before I thought he was Lebanese, with the curly hair and the Gene Simmons and the hey.
hey.
Am I right?
Am I right? Except when we went over his house, there was Cheese Whiz and Wingdings instead of lox and bagels.
Right, the hey. L'chaim. Yeah.
All right, I'm starting to flag my chillins. I think I got to say, I think I got to wrap it up for myself anyway.
Yeah, it goes all
I gotta
scribbly.
go.
Your yarmulkes go. Let's go.
Got my yarmulke. Got my yarmulke. Schmutzkin. Yeah. I'm starting to flag.
All right,
I'm starting to fall
kids.
asleep a little bit.
All right,
Love you
kids.
guys.
Yeah, dude, I will call someone Saturday.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
That would be
Everybody
will
take
be
a
awesome.
picture of this, put it in your freaking wallet,
Put it
carry
in
it
your wallet.
around. BB, anything you can do to make your wheelchair look more like that. You got some red. I got some red. Can we put the stripes on it? Can we at least get the stripes on there? I got some red. I got some red electrical tape and some duct tape, and I'm bringing them in. I'm bringing them in to do the stripes.
That was the first. That would have been. I think that was the first wheelchair that couldn't do wheelies in. Yeah.
That's right. Woo! I used to do wheelies. Fuck yeah.
So,
TK used to put, because the little things were down in the back with the
yeah, he'd
wheels.
stand on the back and
Stand on the back and
yeah.
that's right. Oh God,
Good
it's so
times.
All right,
good.
everyone.
Andy K-Rock.
I will
See-
say cheers to you all.
Oh yeah. Oh man, love you guys.
Cheers.
definitely, seriously did miss you over the
Here's
past
to a
couple of
beautiful
weeks.
life we get to experience every day
Oh
until
man. If we can get together and recreate that photo, God, it's gonna be so. I could. Oh God, I was
30 years.
joke right there, but I'm gonna refrain from that joke.
Show T the bottle there, Karen.
Mm.
You didn't get to see the label. Check out this label.
What you got? What you got? What is it?
Heather's.
Heather's. Yeah, what is the flavor of that heather? Do you taste the heather? What is?
That's
Is that
a crazy
is that-
looking label.
I know it looks like Gorillas, like the band Gorillas, like cartoony.
Right.
Remember that,
Yeah.
that label from Gorillas?
So
But
what is
heather
it?
smoked. Yeah.
It's a single malt. Yeah, the single malt whiskey, and it's nice. Hey, come here, back. It's nice, smoky. It's got like a
I like
lighter
this
campfire type smoke going to it.
one. I definitely
Karen,
like
make his elbow look like that. Just like that. Just like that.
Like that right there. But yeah, man, it's really good. It's really good.
So
Very happy.
does it taste? Can you? What is heather like?
Mm.
The Heathers. I remember. Does it taste like the movie?
No, it doesn't.
Okay.
But it's good. Like I said, it's like a lighter smoke, like a lighter campfire smoke.
Okay.
Good little a little burn to it. Definitely good. Good. It'll be a good wintertime drink, I think.
Mm.
But I'm very happy with it.
Do you prefer it or Lafroig?
Lafroig. This is good.
Yeah.
But Lafroig has some better.
Yeah, that
models.
Lafroig small batch is like crazy.
Yeah.
Even the Lafroig regular, because that's $70 a bottle.
Yeah. This was
But
great. This is a Flaviar bottle. It's one of that club I joined, and I'm a member. It's like, I don't know, $99 a year or something like that to be a member. But then you get free shipping for all of their products, and then they have a Flaviar
Up to
Black.
it's free up to $99, and then they.
And then, all the shipping's free. And then if you join Flaviar Black, which is another $40 a year, you get some crazy deals on alcohols, man. Like that Heather smoked was $89 a bottle, and I got it for $49. But that's only if you're in the black section.
Wow.
So it's definitely
that is a good deal. So like after like a few bottles, you could pay for itself basically.
Oh yeah, you pay for yourself.
Pays for itself.
Yep. It's crazy.
That's poopy. Crazy good.
That's a kook in the Duke.
That's
drop.
kooks. That's a kook drop
That's
right.
a kook drop in the Duke bucket.
Hey, I want to leave you guys with a little bit of nostalgia on the new song I came up with today.
Yeah.
Nobody will get this, but let's see if anybody gets it.
You got a stinky work boot like Joe Camus. Why Joe Camus? Don't pick on Joe Camus. What'd he do to you? Nothing, fool. Just got a hometown name that I think is cool. You made it in my rap song to you. I salute.
Joe Camus. Camus. You don't know nobody else with the name Joe Camus.
Why Joe Camus? Joe Camus. Hometown name I got boot. Oh, dude, that's awesome. Joe Camus is just it's a Johnstown name floating around. I think he was friends with Papap, right? It was that. He was that.
It's just one of those names that we just grew up hearing.
Joe Camus.
Camus
with a T.
C-U-M-U-T. Camus.
Yeah, T.
I don't know what ethnicity. Don't know. But you got a stinky ass.
Lebanese or something.
All right, one more time.
You got a stinky work boot like Joe Camus. Why Joe Camus? Don't pick on Joe Camus. What'd he do to you? Nothing, fool. Just got a hometown name that I think is cool. You made it.
Nothing, fool.
Got a hometown name that I think is cool.
Because there ain't nobody else you know with the name Joe Camus. Right. Ain't nobody with the name Joe Camus.
They don't name him like that no
Only
more.
one, baby. All right.
Only one.
Dude, man, you're on fire tonight, man. You're kicking it. It's good. It's
On
good time.
fire. With your head on fire.
Well, hey, everybody, tune in next week to see if BB made it on Saturday.
I'm scarred for life, but I'm set for life, and I'm set for life, but I'm scarred for life. And I'm coming at you. I'm fucking crazy. I'm fucking psycho, fucking insane. That's the fucking chorus right there.
You nailed it,
That is
Dave.
good.
You nailed it.
Yeah.
You nailed it, and you visually transformed into fucking Joe Rogan.
Yeah, you
Dave.
did.
You fucking,
Oh, Joe Rogan. Yeah. Okay.
yeah, you did. You visually transformed
That's
yourself into Joe Rogan. It was amazing.
Big room.